Executive English for risk. Confident proposal phrasing. Talking about risk clearly is a professional superpower. In executive settings, you need to speak clearly about uncertainty and accountability so everyone understands what could happen, who is responsible, and what trade-offs exist. Clear language builds trust when stakes are high. Use short sentences, concrete nouns, and definite roles. When you present risks in proposals or boardrooms, your phrasing should show you've thought through scenarios and outcomes. Finally, practice concise, confident phrasing under pressure. That means no hedging, direct action verbs, and a focus on solutions as well as threats. Clarity equals credibility. When discussing risk, use 3 vocabulary groups to be precise. First, likelihood words such as probable, possible, and unlikely let listeners gauge chances without numbers. Second, impact words like minor, moderate, and critical describe consequences on people, schedule, or budget. Third, response verbs mitigate, accept, transfer, avoid. Explain the chosen approach. Combine one from each group. For example, this is a probable and moderate risk that we will mitigate. That structure keeps your message compact and actionable. Use a simple formula to make statements clear. Condition/trigger plus risk plus impact. Start with the trigger so listeners know when the risk matters. For instance, if X occurs, then Y may result, causing Z. This frame links cause and consequence in one sentence. Always aim to keep it specific, measurable, and time-bound. Name the condition, quantify the impact where possible, and add a time frame. Instead of vague phrases like could be an issue, say, if supplier delivery is delayed by more than 5 days, production may fall by 20% this quarter. Use plan-focused language to show you're prepared. Start sentences with "we will implement" or label sections, "contingency," "if-then," to make actions explicit. When you need to signal uncertainty without sounding weak, soften with phrases like "likely to" or "has the potential to." These communicate probability while staying professional. Always assign ownership, right, responsibility, role will, rather than vague teams. For example, contingency. If system latency exceeds 200 milliseconds, responsibility IT operations will switch to fallback routing within 1 hour. That demonstrates clarity and accountability. A short mitigation plan should include a few essential fields. First, risk. A concise description stating the trigger and what could go wrong in 1 or 2 lines. Second, likelihood and impact. Give ratings, e.g., high/medium/low, and a brief justification tied to evidence or data. Third, mitigation actions. List specific steps, a realistic timeline, and the assigned owner for each step. Finally, add a contingency trigger and escalation path. Define the threshold that activates the contingency and who will be notified and empowered to act. This template keeps plans practical and auditable. Good proposal language combines clarity with ownership. High-risk example, risk. Key component shortage may delay launch by 6 weeks. Likelihood, probable. Impact, critical. Mitigation, secure alternate supplier within 2 weeks. Owner, procurement director. A moderate risk showing accept/monitor. Risk minor UI issues on low traffic pages. Likelihood, possible. Impact, moderate. Approach, accept and monitor. Product owner to review metrics weekly. Contingency example. Trigger, error rate greater than 2% for 24 hours. Response, Roll back to previous release. Responsibility. Release manager. Use these frames to be direct and actionable. When presenting risks, aim to be assertive, not alarmist. Stick to factual language, evidence, and clear consequences rather than emotive qualifiers. Prefer active voice and name specific roles. Say, data engineering will validate the dataset by April 10th, instead of, the team will look into this. Avoid vague labels like the team or stakeholders. Specificity builds accountability. Wherever possible, quantify with dates, metrics, or thresholds. Numbers make trade-offs visible and decisions easier. This style communicates competence and helps decision-makers act with confidence. Remember the core formula: condition plus risk plus impact plus action. This sequence makes every risk statement clear and decision-ready. Use the template in your documents. List the risk, give a rating and brief justification, outline mitigation steps with timelines and owners, and define contingency triggers. For practice, rewrite one paragraph of an existing proposal today using these elements. Make the trigger explicit, name the impact, choose a response verb, and assign an owner. Small, regular edits build the concise, confident language executives need.